So we have breaking news today about the SBIR and STTR programs. Well, the authority has lapsed. And with the federal government now being in shutdown, this means that there's no new solicitations. Staffing is going to be limited, and timing just got a lot trickier. We're going to go into what happened, the impact on your pipeline, and 3 moves that you can make this week. Welcome to your 3-minute government contractor brief, where I'm going to cut through the noise and bring you the government contracting news that you can use to compete, win, and grow. Let's dive into it. Today, the SBIR and STTR program has been paused, and with the shutdown, this is compounding, and we need to understand how we got here, what it means for researchers, founders, primes, and universities, plus get into an action list that you can take right now. Congress let SBIR and STTR authority expire. That's what's happened. Right? So agencies can't release new SBIR and STTR solicitations. Separately, a federal shutdown means non-accepted activities are curtailed and many offices are minimally staffed. What does this mean? Well, no new funding topics are going to come out. Funding topics are on pause. Routine communications and reviews definitely going to be a lot slower. When you think about why it happened, it's important to understand that reauthorization negotiations focused on tougher foreign risk, due diligence, and performance benchmarks. Support was broad, but a final package, either a temporary extension or a final one, didn't land before the deadline. Meanwhile, appropriations lapsed, triggering a government shutdown, and all this compounding delays that we're going to start experiencing. And when you look at who's affected and what changes during the shutdown, well, DoD typically represents a huge portion of the SBIR and STTR dollars. So pausing new solicitations is a big deal. If you're already on a contract or mid-performance, work generally can continue unless your contracting officer directs otherwise. But in a shutdown, generally, communication's slow. Many civil servants are furloughed, replies are going to take longer. Reviews slip. Tech evals, legal reviews, and approvals can queue up. Your obligations and funding actions may pause. If your next mod or option needs new fiscal year funds, expect delays until appropriations resume. And payments, well, systems often run at reduced capacity, and some invoices process, others just queue up. When you look at what do you do this week, you need to first execute and prepare right now. Max out your current period of performance. Finalize your tests. Understand what you're going in leading into. Line up sponsors and identify contracting paths that can move right after appropriations resume. You need to also map to your BAAs, CSOs, and OT prototypes. Pivot to alternate vehicles so that you can queue up behind them. Even if formal actions are delayed during shutdown, pre-write that 1-page quad chart and 5-pager tech narrative so you're first in the chute when operations restart. Remember, for each customer, know the decision maker, the problem statement, evaluation criteria, and have a ready ROM cost schedule ready to go. And then you got to look at your compliance and readiness sprints. Expect stricter due diligence when SBIR and STTR restarts. Use this downtime right now to tighten your foreign disclosure and affiliate structures and IP data rights. Build your drop-in bid kit. Think resumes, facilities, work plan templates, pricing buildups, and a library of past performance blurbs tied to mission outcomes. Universities, this is important for you as well. You need to audit spin-out candidates, pre-draft your COIs, and foreign influence disclosures now. Stage your letters of support. And primes, right? If you're being a prime, stand up and understand that you need to have clear NDAs and teaming terms so you can move fast with any SBIR firm that you are working with after the appropriations and authority returns. So really, what's happened today? Well, new SBIR and STTR solicitations are paused. And the shutdown is going to slow everything else. What can you do? Well, you can keep executing, queue alternate paths, and finish your compliance kit. And that's your 3-minute briefing. These aren't just headlines, they're action signals. If you want to talk to strategy, if you want to know how this is impacting you, reach out to us at Squared Compass. We help businesses grow in government markets.